So this morning I was on a call with my sales team, and I've got about 5 people on my sales team. I was talking to them, and they were talking about some of the videos that I had made about a year ago today and how much I had grown in that year. And for those of you who don't know who I am, I made my first dollar online about 1 year ago today. And last month, with the 2 companies that I built pretty much from scratch with creators and now operate, between both of them, we did about $200,000 last month. And so I feel like I still have no level of success, and I feel like nothing's changed. I'm 19. I pretty much provide for 9 other people who are on my team, and I am, like, in a sense, the glue that holds everybody together. I manage the team, I keep everybody motivated, I keep communication between the creators I work with and the sales team we have. I help build the product, I manage the actual sales team, I train them, I do all the marketing, the email marketing. So I have a lot on my plate, and I still feel like nothing has changed from when I first began. And I look at the other people on my sales team who are just getting into online business for the first time, and I feel like I'm exactly in the same place as them. And the reason I'm making this video is to say that there's really nothing different between you and anybody else who's successful or materially successful, right? I still really obviously have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I'm still a kid. I'm 19. But I would have killed to have what I have now when I was first starting. And I'm beyond grateful for where I've gotten, but I still don't really have anything figured out. And most people who you see online, gurus, anybody teaching you, even your parents, they don't really know what they're doing, and they don't really know what's going on. There'll be everyone telling you that, like, this is how you need to lead your team, this is how you need to create content, this is how you need to do that. But at the end of the day, it all just comes down to who you are and following what works best for you. But especially in the info space, in the guru space, everybody's just yapping, everyone's just telling you, here's how to do this, here's how to do that. When in reality, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your life, and you can do it however the fuck you want to do it. And of course, it's helpful to get pointers. You can quite literally listen. You can put billionaires' brains inside of your brain. There's this Billionaires podcast who I've listened to every single episode. He makes about 3 podcasts a week. I've listened to every single episode for the past 3 years, right? You can literally put billionaires' brains in your brains. So it's an amazing world we live in where you can gather all this valuable information for free. However, a big pitfall that many people land in is that they lose their own voice. They don't know what they're doing with their lives. They don't know who they are. And it's one of my fundamental beliefs that as humans, we all have our own unique, I don't know how to put it, our own aura for us to contribute to the world. And no one human can exactly replicate what another human creates. And we all have unique gifts to capitalize on. But if you're listening to what everyone else is doing, you lose track of your own voice, and you lose the ability to capitalize on your own gifts. And so if you're a business owner or you want to start a business, it's helpful to take advice and to take guidelines from other people. But if you copy exactly what other people do, you lose out on so much growth and so much competitive advantage that you have in here, in your soul. You have so much creativity, and you have so much that other people don't. And if you are stuck in all the noise doing what everybody else is doing, it's going to be really hard to find success. And let's say you do find material success. What then? I have friends who have found success doing the same thing that I'm doing, operating businesses behind the scenes. But one of my friends, he told me it feels like he just created another 9-to-5 for himself. Because in my eyes, and he's expressed this to me too, he's a natural creator. And he's pretending to be an operator. If you want to create something truly special that gives you that financial freedom, but also feels good to you, that you truly love doing, then it's really, really helpful if it comes from you. Don't get me wrong, you can totally get rich just copying a basic ass business model that works. But eventually, you're probably gonna get to a point where you feel like a slave and you feel like you're just another employee. I lead my business the way I wanna lead it. I get my whole sales team doing push-ups. I laugh, I have fun, I joke with everybody on the team. I buy them tickets to Miami to get Airbnbs together. I play video games with the creators who I work with. If you look at Elon Musk, he literally plays video games. Like, he's one of the best. I forget what the video game is, but he's one of the best at that video game in the entire world. Yet he still built and owns Tesla. He's not the CEO, he literally owns it. Like, he's not in the business, he's on the business. He built Tesla, he built Twitter, he helped build PayPal, he built SpaceX. He has a $300+ billion net worth. You can't even fathom that amount of money. And yet he still plays video games. And every single one of the businesses he created came from him. There's no business model on how to create Tesla. There's no business model on how to create and fucking launch rocket ships into the atmosphere, bro. Like, there's no business model for this shit. And yeah, it helps to follow, especially when you're a complete beginner, it helps to follow and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just create something that someone else has created. But if you don't add your own innovation to something, if you don't add your own creativity, you're missing out on so much that you can bring to the world. You are more special and unique than you think. And to you, it feels normal because it's just average to you. Like, for me as a kid, I had these, other people would say that I was unique or weird or whatever. Like, for example, for Halloween, when we were trick-or-treating, kids would go and like grab candy from the person handing out candy. And then when they were distracted, I'd sneak under and play with the toys in their house, right? I always kind of went the other direction and I just saw it as normal. And like, the thing is, you probably have some traits like that in yourself that are extremely unique and you just suppress them because you feel like it's the right thing to do and you feel like you need to be normal and fit in with everybody else. But when you do that, you lose out on so much growth and so much potential that comes from deep inside of you. And yeah, I'm just kind of making this so that you actually follow your own heart and don't listen to all the noise. Of course, you can definitely gain some valuable insights from the feedback that other people give you. But if you lose your own voice, you can still find financial success, but the outsized returns come from your own unique inventions, and you're gonna find more than just material success. You're also gonna find spiritual, mental, physical success. So I hope that this video inspired you to go actually meditate, go on some walks, go listen to your own voice, and create with your own unique sense of self. Because genuinely, I would not have built two companies, a 6 and a 7-figure company that made collectively over $200,000 last month, if I was just following a basic ass business model that everyone else was doing. You can accomplish so much more than you think. I did not think I'd be here in just a year. So yeah, follow yourself, follow your passion, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.